Alright guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the Best Strong YouTube channel. As some of you may know by looking at my Instagram and stuff, I have just left Northern Ireland. I'm currently in Rome after the most awful day's travelling I've ever done in my life, but we're not going to go into that because it's going to be a positive video. As I'm in Rome, this afternoon I'm about to head on board a celebrity cruise liner to bring Bear Strong on board for motivational talks whenever we're away, which is pretty awesome. So we have a 15-day Mediterranean cruise, and we're going to Spain, France, Bahamas, Florida, seeing some beautiful places and delivering some epic talks when we go. So super excited. This is as high an energy as I can get out of me this morning. I am exhausted after yesterday. Yesterday was awful, but I'm getting ready to go. I need to get food. I'm going to get food, get some coffee in me, get the head cleared, and then we're ready to rock and roll. I'm really sorry, but you can't not think about the Titanic flooding when you walk up these corridors. I really didn't want to think about it, but it's all that's been going through my head. So far, the ship's nice. Very confused. Okay, check-in done. It was sort of easy and it was complicated too. It's all done through your phone, so trying to get linked up to your phone and stuff there was a bit of a melt for a minute, but got it sorted. What do you call it? I don't know how the older generation cope with that carry on. That would blow my parents' mind, never mind anybody older than them. But I'm in now, and this is my room. So I assume this is pretty bog standard sort of cabin type room, but I'm glad I got a window. So that'll keep me happy, and I got like a wee worky space thing here. So yeah, that's all I need. I'm sort of happy enough with that there. If I had a balcony, I would just be too tempted to have a smoke. So at least, so I think I'm going to go and explore. I haven't a clue. Like, I'm lucky that my first talk isn't for 5 days time, so it means that I can really chill out, and I need to recover from sleep. I've had like 2 hours sleep with all the carry on last night with the travelling. Was just awful, so I need to get caught up and sleep. So the ship leaves tonight until to, where do I go first? I think it's France first, or is it Spain? Maybe it's Spain and then France, or France, I don't know. But I need to go get my Wi-Fi sorted and my internet sorted. But I'll not. I might be alright working with my 5G for the first few days. But whenever we head to like the Bahamas, Florida and stuff like that, I would like to upload these videos. You know, I'll probably not get uploading them all, like, you know, but as I go along, I'd really love to upload the videos for followers and stuff, but even just for my like folks and everything. And and John, my husband, and all to see the videos as I go along would be really good. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'm going to take a bit of time figuring this shit out. Those are just mirrors, and I thought that was wardrobes. But yeah, so far all good. So we're on day 2. I sort of skipped a lot of day 1 because there was a lot of just figuring stuff out and getting stuff ready. Didn't really get up to much. I went to an LGBTQ like community meeting thing, which I thought was really cool to have organised. It was last night. It's 6. It's just a meeting at a bar. I'm in the casino here at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. Just walking through it. I'm not gambling. But really, I'll show you here quickly before I go. Oh, why is this not being bold me today? There we go. So this is the casino. It's pretty cool. So today we are in France. Just got up, had breakfast. The staff here, like I have to say, see the staff that work on board are like the most nicest people. Obviously it's a big thing, they're being pushed, but it comes across quite genuine. Lovely staff, lovely people. But we're in France today, so I'm gonna head off board a wee bit, but I don't want to venture too far, just because I'm new to all this shit. I have to meet with the activity director tonight to make sure all my equipment and all is working. This is a really fancy place I'm in at the moment. Let me see. So that was the Martini Bar last night. That's where they had the meeting for, well, not a meeting, it was just a gathering for the LGBTQ group. And then this is like, I guess, like their grand masterpiece or something, like Titanic sort of setup, which is cool. Yeah, so still trying to figure out, like I've never been on a cruise ship before, so still figuring out a lot of the cruisy type stuff. Like, I'm going to need to get Wi-Fi for sure when I'm at the sea. But yeah, we're in a pretty. I think it's the other side of me here. I think there's like there's places I go to. I really just want to go somewhere, have a nice coffee, get some water and stuff from my room. Because stuff like that's too expensive in the ship. It just adds up and adds up. At the end of the day, I'm here to work, so I don't want to like blow all my money. So I just want to get some water from my room and see about me a wee bit. This is like an old, I don't think it's an old, I think it is like the naval port for France. So there's a lot of like warships around and stuff and all. It's pretty cool, but I don't think I'm going to get over there to see them because it seems to be the other side of the lock. So I'm just trying to figure it all out. So as you can see over here, a lot of naval ships and stuff. Nice place. It's in France. I don't know where. It's just France. That's all I really know for now. But yeah, so we'll see where we end up anyway. No plans made. Just seeing how it goes. Checked out the gym this morning. The gym is really nice. Like, it's not like what I'm used to training into. Of course it's not, but you know, it's brilliant for, you know, I'm doing a 2-week restoration phase here, so it's ideal and it's perfect for that there. So it seems to be a good job. The other sort of like the pool, it's got like an indoor and outdoor pool. It's got like, I must have seen like 5 hot tubs so far. So there's going to be plenty of that too, and I can use that there. I can use the hot tubs and the heat therapy for like looking after my back in the meantime, and if I manage to get any cold dips, then ideally that'd be perfect, like, you know. So they don't have a chiropractor on board, but they do have acupuncture and stuff. But I don't like acupuncture. I don't rate it. Like a chiropractor would have been good, like, but just to try and get this neck fixed while I'm away. But at the end of the journey, I'm in Tampa in Florida, and outside, like you know, chiropractic in Northern Ireland isn't to a great standard. So being in America is perfect. So I'm going to give a shout out on my Instagram and try and get some recommendations for places in Tampa that could have a good chiropractor, and try to get a bit of work done on this neck. I was there for 2 days, so that would be really good if I could get good work done. So we'll see what happens throughout the day and see where we end up. So I'm in Toulon in France. I wasn't planning on getting off the ship, but then I thought I'm going to be spending that many days at sea. I think there's one stage where like 5 days at sea, another stage where like 4 days to sea when we head over the Atlantic towards the Mediterranean. So I thought I'd just make the most of being able to get off the ship at the moment, even though it's the one part that freaks me out, is that I'm worried about not getting back in time, missing the ship. So we got a boat over, it only took 10 minutes, and it returns every half hour. So I've just came over, I've had a coffee and bite to eat, and I want to call this shop, get some bottles of water and stuff like that from a room, and then I'm just going to head back in the ship, go to the gym, get a decent workout in the gym, and then I have a meeting with the activities manager later on to get to meet him and his team, which would be good, and make sure all my equipment works okay for the talks. And then I think I'll just edit up the first 2 days then and the first video, because day 3, day 4 may be very similar, so maybe not get day 2, day 2 tomorrow I'm in Mallorca, and then day 4 I'm in a wee island called Ares or Aros or something. Don't know, I don't get a lot of time to really look at the programme of where we were going and stuff because of this being so last minute. Also, I never test the audio out in this DJI Pocket, so that'll be fun if the audio decided to shit itself, but normally it's dead on with DJI, so I don't need to worry. So yeah, I'll get some more footage here, and then I'm going to head back to the ship and hit the gym and keep my training up while I'm here, because the food is very, very nice and very, very good on the ship, and of course French food, I just called it a pastry cafe there, and the most beautiful pastry. So it's Sunday here, so everywhere's, a lot of places are closed apart from the market, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, I need to keep at the training with all this all-inclusive free food that's around me all the time. It could get a wee bit dangerous, so yeah. One thing I have to say is I think it's brilliant the way the French people have their markets and all still. Something that has really been done away with back home. But like the fact that all this fresh local produce, and they're literally going to get their weekly shop in with it, you know, getting their bread and all freshly baked and all, taking it back. I've just seen a few people go back to their apartments there with their food and stuff, and I think that's epic. Like, and you see the food as well that they're getting, like, it's just fresh, healthy produce, anything from fish to meat to vegetables, even to like stalls with nuts and bread stalls and all. It's class, like, and it sort of shows you it's no wonder why the French health system, and you don't see too many overweight French people, like, and it sort of shows you as to why, like, you know, it's brilliant that they still keep that. Like, it's such a shame that back home that we don't, you know. Yeah, we do have, like, where I'm from, like, we do have a market, but it's shit, you know. It's not it used to be good years ago. I remember it years ago, and it used to be good, but really and truly now it's not up to scratch. Like, nothing compared to like that there. But I guess that their produce is easier to grow here as well, which probably have a lot to do with it, but still no excuse. Like, we should have more stuff like that back home.